Hi, good morning. First lesson we studied the town mouse and the country mouse. It is a humorous story. I hope you have all enjoyed it. Now let us study a poem. The town child and the country child. It is also an interesting story, but it is a poem. I live in the town. Who says the town child? I live. Where do I live? In the town. In a street. In towns there will be street always this way, that way. And a space will have some names too. Yes. In a street. Okay. It is crowded. The place where I live is crowded. How? With the traffic. Means movement of vehicles. That means bus, car, lorry, auto, taxi, all running here and there, plying, P-L-Y-I-N-G. Means moving here and there. With the crowded with the traffic. Means movement of vehicles. So it is crowded. What is crowded? I mean the town is crowded with the vehicles. Car, bus, lorry, all kinds of transportation will be there. Then vehicles will be there. Private vehicles, I mean, all kinds of vehicles are not vehicles, but vehicles. And feet means feet of the people, means people walking, means moving on foot. So there is always traffic by vehicles as well as movement of the people. There are buses and motors, motor cars, buses and trams. It's a kind of car. Tram car. It's a kind of car. I wish there were meadows, but I wish to have meadows, places full of grass, green grass, and lambs, sheep, goat, lambs. Mary had a little lamb. Do you know the story? Do you know the poem? A very small poem. In a nursery rhyme it can be called, not nursery actually, it's a poem. Okay. So, I would like to have all those things that, belong to a village or countryside. But actually, I am a town child. There, the first lesson we saw, the country mouse understood that town is not suitable for him. And vice versa. The town mouse understood that country is not suitable for him. His own place, his own house, that is quite suitable for him. And they love it. Okay, here just the opposite of that. Here is a town child who wishes to be in a countryside. What does he wish? What is wish? There were meadows. I would like to have meadows where I live. In my near my house, my native place, I would like to have meadows and lambs nibbling the grass, eating the grass. So I like the countryside, I like the village, but I am a town child. Here we see a town child speaking about himself. What does he say? I live in the town. Actually, I live in the town. In a street, every road will have a name. Separate roads will be there. VII. Okay. So, will be there everywhere. So, I live in the town, in a street. There are buses and motors. There is always the traffic. There are many buses, motor cars, and trams, means tram cars, a kind of car. All the vehicles moving. But I wish. What do I wish? There were meadows and lambs that belong to a countryside. The houses all wait in a row. There is no space between. In a line, in a row is in a line. Everywhere houses are there, they are in a line. See, on the side, both sides of the street, there will be houses. One house, just another house. They make house on house plots, a small area only. In village there will be acres and acres. In the middle of that house will be constructed. But in towns, cities, in big places, what happens? A small place in the middle of that small house, no courtyard, only little space will be there. Each and every cent or square links will be so costly also. Crores and crores in big cities, to get some place to construct a building, to buy a building, very, very, very costly. So houses appear to be in a row, in a line they stand. As if you are standing in a queue. One house, next another house, on both sides of the street there will be. So they stand in a row, in a line. The houses appear to be in a line or in a row. Yes, there is smoke everywhere. Smoke from the chimneys of factories mainly. Houses it was there once upon a time, but now not there. In cities nobody uses firewood for their source of energy. Cooking gas, LPG will be there, or electricity they would use. Is it not so? Nowadays nobody uses firewood or some other things. Okay now. So the smoke would be there. Smoke would destroy or spoil the beauty of the house as well as many other disturbances are there. It's not healthy also. So they use LPG gas or some other gas or something, electricity, some other source. Nowadays, okay, so the smoke comes generally or mainly from chimneys of factories. Big factories are there. Okay, now always work 24 hours working, and there will be smoke and pollution. Many other things are there. In towns, not in villages. Villages quite cool, quite calm. Okay, smoke everywhere that I go. See everywhere that I go means wherever I go, I can find smoke and smoke everywhere. Wherever I go, I can find smoke. Okay, I don't like the noises I hear. Actually, I don't like the noises I hear. I hear noise everywhere. Even lorries and all, beep, big sound, piercing sound, or eardrum will be broken. Piercing, it's going into the ears. So, terrible sound. Sometimes we try to close our ears because terrible sound. What a sound is that? I don't like the noises that I hear in the town. I don't like the noises that I hear. Yes, I wish there were woods very near. I wish there were woods, means small forest. Big plants, trees, not big trees, then it would be forest. See, bushes means small creeping plants, etc. Small plants. Then comes woods, small forest, and the real forest with big trees. So I wish there would be woods very near. See, here, near, and previous one was row, go. Same sound being repeated. That's called rhyming. Same sound, especially the last sound of every line. Suppose same sound is repeated, it is called rhyming. If same sound is repeated at the end of a line, that is called rhyming. Rhyming. So we will see at the end of the lesson. Okay. See, first answer you look: street, feet, trams, lamps. See, street and feet rhyming. Trams and lamps rhyming. Same way second stanza. Row, go. Again, here, near. That is called rhyming. In higher class, we will study rhyme scheme. There will be some rhyme scheme. Scheme is there. Okay. For some class, not necessary. Just know, same sound being repeated is known as rhyming. Okay. See some examples. Row, go, here, near. Yes, stanza number 3. There is only one thing that I love. Only one thing is there. That is what I love. Only one thing is there which I love. That is the sky. Yes, the boy is a lover of nature. He wants plants, trees, and the beautiful sky above. The horizon. Sky everywhere, no? Above, that side, this side, everywhere. Called horizon. Actually, there is no sky, you know it now. It is a limit of our eyesight. That's why you see sky there. There is no sky. Rockets would move up to the sky, into the sky, but where can anyone find a sky there? Nothing is there. It is a limit of our eyesight. That's what we call sky. That means imaginary we say there is a sky everywhere, horizon is there. But that is very beautiful to look at, isn't it so? Yes, he is a lover of nature. The boy is a, what's that? A lover of nature. The boy is a, what is he? A lover of nature. He loves nature, trees, plants, and only one thing that he loves, that is the sky above. So beautiful, a sky. That is the only thing that I love in the city, in the town. Yes, that is far above. Far above me I can see the sky. There is plenty of room in the blue for castles of clouds. In the blue sky there is castles, means palaces. Look at the sky. It will be, clouds will be of many shape and size. Buildings you can find there. Some elephants you can find. Lions you can find. Yes, castles are there in the sky. Beautiful sky. When I look at the sky, I can find sometimes, a grandfather sitting with a long beard, and I feel like that. Many shapes are there because of the movement of clouds. So beautiful a sky I can look at. That's the only thing that I find very good in the town. So he's a lover of nature. He loves all beautiful things of nature. So he finds that the sky is so beautiful. That's the only thing that he loves. Yes. For castles of clouds, and me too. Enough space for me, for imagination. There is enough place, enough space for me for imagination. So wonderful a sky, so beautiful shapes are there, castles, palaces are there. I can imagine a good lot of things. So much space is there for imagination, and for me too. I can go in the world of imagination. In a dream world I can move. So beautiful thing, and only one thing is beautiful in this town, in this city. There is a sky above. That is what, who feels the town child feels. The town child feels that only one thing is there that is very beautiful. That is what's that? The sky. Whereas, let us see how a country child feels. My home is a house near a wood. Ha ha ha. Just the opposite of that. My home is a house near a wood. Wood means not a log. Wood is a woods. That means a forest, very small forest with the plants and trees. Okay, now? Of course you can find a village. Everywhere there will be trees, plants, and sometimes big trees also you can find. You see, jackwood trees, coconut trees, anjali trees. So many things are there. So beautiful also. Some of the plants, see, so beautiful to look at. It grows very nicely, very nice to see. Yes, my home is a house near a wood. I would live in a street if I could, but I want to go into a city and live in a street. The country child does not like his village, his small forest. No, he doesn't like that. He wants to go into a city, into a town, and live in a street. The lanes are so quiet. Quiet, quiet, quiet. Two syllables are in that word. QIED, keep quiet. Is it also? But whereas QIT means completely. See, it is quite possible. Completely possible. Is quite possible. QIT. Whereas the teacher will ask you, please keep quiet. Quiet. Okay, now? So, two syllables. Syllables you will study later classes or a later period. Okay, a later video I will tell you what is a syllable and all. If you want to know it, there is a video in SGK English, syllable. Okay, na? There is a video. If you have time, you just see that. Anyhow, so the lanes are so quiet. Lane means street, road. Okay, the roads are so calm and there is no sound. See, in the city, in the town, there will be always vehicles moving, running here and there, hurry, very. In the village, there is no such business. Very few people are staying there. One house will be far away from the other one. Very few people are living. That's the main thing. Okay, now? They would some days go to a nearby shop to get something in a basket or something. They will come back home. They will not have cars or something like that. They are not that rich also. Okay, na? They don't travel very often here and there. Okay, so very few vehicles, very few people also. So what's it? The lanes are so quiet, calm and quiet, peaceful. The roads are so calm and quiet, peaceful. Oh dear! Oh, wonderful! How wonderful it is! Oh dear! It's a word of exclamation. So it's wonderful thing that what's it? Lanes are so quite different from the cities and towns. I do wish that someone lived near. Actually, I wish. My wish is that there will be some neighbors staying nearby. In cities, you will always have neighbors around you. In a small span of time, so many houses. So all will be friendly. Some of them will be friendly, not all. Some will not be that much friendly. So they will be living nearby. From your house, you can open the windows and call your neighbor. He will hear. Okay, your students living in the next house can hear you. You can talk from your house itself. Instead of taking cell phone and talking to lot. Neighbors are nearby. So many are there nearby. So I wish someone would be living nearby to my house. What's it? Country child feels like that. I am lonely here. Houses are far away. One house here after 1 kilometer only another house. And they won't come out from the house also. If suppose an emergency comes also, nobody will be there to come and help. But town house, a town child feels always the presence of his neighbors. Whenever he is in need of someone, he just call the name, his friends all will come or neighbors would come. So that facility advantage is not there in the villages. What happens? People live far away. In the street also there is nobody, lonely, alone. Okay, quiet. Okay, I do wish that someone lived near. I really wish that someone would live near my house. There is no one to play with at all. That is the main problem. See, town child always finds so many children to play. Play with, but there is no space to play. No ground, no space. Because town there is no space. All living congested. But villages, so much space is there, place is there, but nobody to play. Nobody to play. Very few people live in villages. Yes, I am alone there. What's it? No one to play at all. The trees are so high, not plants, big trees are so high and so tall and high. And I should be lonely for hours, some days alone and alone for hours and hours. Nobody is there to keep company with. Nobody is there to play with. Nobody is there to play, to enjoy, to talk. Nobody is there. Alone I am. Fully alone I am. What to do? For hours and days. Sometimes I will be alone for hours and hours. Were it not for birds and flowers, yes, if it had not been for birds and flowers, I would have been alone. I am not alone actually. I have birds and flowers. They are my companions. In village, my companions are not friends, not neighbors, but who are they? Birds and flowers. Had they not been there, I would have been entirely alone. Nobody would have been here. I have some friends. They are birds and flowers. Had they been not there, if they had not been there, they are there. Means they are my only companions. Who are my companions? Birds and flowers. If they had not been there, I would have been alone. Completely alone. I wish that I lived in a town. Really. The boy says, really, I wish I lived in a town with all my friends nearby. With all my friends nearby to talk, to chat, to play. Hi, how nice it would be. I want to be in a town. I want to live in a town. To see all the trams going down, I would be watching all the cars, vehicles, buses moving. Nice to see. Very nice to see. I like it. I love it. I want to go there and see all the vehicles moving here and there. Going down a twinkling street that is bright with wonderful colors. Yes, the street is bright with wonderful colors. Color lights are there. Even lights are on even in the middle of the night. Because the town will be working 24 hours. Neon bulbs are there with somewhat red color, rose color, many colors are there, and all the lights twinkling, shining. Okay, yes. So these electric lights and decorations make the town so beautiful, and it is on even 24 hours. See, he loves to be in a town where the twinkling street that is bright with wonderful colors at night. Colorful town, colors at night. In the night, during the night, there will be lights, shining, bright colors shining. So wonderful, beautiful city, especially in the night. So I would like to be in a city with all the beauty of the town, with all the lights on, even in the middle of the night. See, people are like that. When they are in town, they would want to go to a village. When they are in a village, they would want to go to a town. So the boy is a symbol of people who would like to go to faraway place or other places. Okay, now town child wants to be in a countryside. The country child wants to be in a town. So there is a comparison of a town child and a country child. First lesson we saw town mouse and a country mouse. Here we see the town child and a country child. Take the answers, very easy answers. You must be writing these answers yourself. First question, where does the town child want to live? Of course, he wants to. See, does want. Does plus V1 is equal to V1 with the S or ES. Okay, na? Does means singular now. Do plus ES is does. So, does want means, wants. The verb is want. The town child wants to live in a countryside. Okay, now why is there smoke in the towns? Because the smoke always comes from the chimneys of factories. Not of telling houses, because I said no, in towns nobody uses firewood etc. nowadays. So chimneys of factories enough. There is one thing that the town child loves. What's it? Sky, the beautiful sky. We have seen there is no one to play with at all. The sentence means B. There are no players in villages. Nobody to play with. Okay. What is the wish of the country child? To live in a town. Okay, now to live in a town. Which child is able to watch meadows and lambs? Of course, the country child will be able to watch meadows and lambs. Okay, why are the lanes in country quiet? Because very few people live there. Very few people live there. That's the reason why. Why are nights colorful in towns? Because lights are on even in the middle of the night. Okay, pick out the rhyming words from both the poems. First one you can find any. For example, street, feet. Second one, what's that? Wood, could. You can find second poem also. You can find no wood, could, dear, near, old, tall, hours, flowers, town, down, bright, night. Second poem, rhyming words. First poem, street, feet, trams, lamps, row, go, here, near, love, above, blue, to. Write any of these. Okay. Example from both the poems. So, 9 answers. You have to answer in 1 or 2 sentences. I hope the poem is clear to you. If there is any doubt, make your comments. I will really answer it for you. Thank you for watching. Meet you with another video. Thank you.